Right. Hi, Sandy. How are you?
Doing all right. How are
Doing all
you?
right. I'm doing okay. Is the lighting okay? Not too
Yes,
bright, not too
I
dim.
love the window.
Love the window. I'm glad to hear that. Do you know where you would like to get started today?
Um, let's see. I had a conversation with my mom this week, and that was stressful because it's like I'm not at the point where I want to bring up being unhappy with being in school. But it's like it's something I've thought about so often that it's hard to keep out of conversations, if you know what I
Sure,
mean.
sure. Tell me more about the conversation with mom.
Well, she was just asking how I was doing and how my classes were. And um, it's tough not to share actually how I feel about them because I don't like them. Or it was it's like I don't want to say don't care, but
It sounds like you are struggling to have the energy to maybe pay attention or be
yeah.
present in classes.
Yeah, I don't want to put my energy towards that.
Okay.
Um, and so I feel like it's putting a strain on my relationship with my mom because I don't want to lie to her, and I also don't want to say like, "Oh, I hate it here," because then she'll worry, and so
I'm curious. I hear you saying that you hate it here in terms of school. Tell me, what are you unhappy with, or what are you
it's not that I
struggling with?
hate it here. It's just if like I answered truthfully, like how I felt about my classes, my mom might think that, and like I just don't want her to worry about me like that way, you know. Like I want her to worry about. I don't want her to worry, but I rather her worry about like golf, like or like how my tournaments are doing, or how in recovery right now, and so when she asks about that, it's like. I don't want to talk about that. And then it's like, well, then you're like not talking to your mom. It's like, ugh, I don't know.
It sounds like it's very difficult to think of
Yeah,
what to say to mom or how much you want to divulge to mom at this point.
yeah.
How is your relationship with mom in terms of your sport?
Good.
Is mom very involved?
Yes, yeah. She loves that I play a sport. She thinks it's very good to have an activity, and I just know that she also wants me to be very focused on school as well. And I'm just not there.
Tell me about your classes in general. What is your major? What class topics do you like? Do you
Well,
dislike?
I'm doing kinesiology, and yeah, it should be interesting because it's about the body, and as an athlete, that's something that you want to know more about. But they're difficult, and they're not as interesting as I would like, and I feel like they're more trouble than they're worth at the end of the day.
Okay,
And taking way too much energy out of me when I don't really care. And I'm
sure,
saying that in a loose way.
sure. What was your relationship like with school in high school, or your classes in high school?
It was good. You know, got through. I mean, high school wasn't too bad, but it's high school. You gotta get good grades, or you
Sure.
gotta be good at something. I was good at golf, but
I'm hearing you gotta be good at something, whether
well,
it's golf or
and like
school.
if you want to go to college, and
I
so
see.
it was kind of always very expected. Like you go to college in my family, and so I knew that I need to get grades, and there wasn't any reason for me not to get good grades because it's not like I was taking really difficult classes in high school. So yeah,
I'm curious. When you applied to college, did you know that you wanted to golf or did you know your
Yes,
major right away?
I absolutely know I want to go.
Okay. And when you were looking at different colleges, what made you choose the school you're at right now?
Um, it had a strong connection to like the pro golf world. I really liked that. And there was a lot of opportunities to be, uh, you know, like put into more tournaments. And the coach was someone who I talked to a lot at other tournaments. And so I really got a lot of good stuff from him. And overall, golf is a very individual thing. And so then it was a matter of like just location, I guess. And so it's not too far. It felt right.
So it sounds like a big reason that you chose the university you're at is because of the golf program
Yeah, for
or the
sure.
golf resources that they offered. What made you choose kinesiology?
Hmm. Huh. Um, I guess it seemed like something good to fall back. Cause that's what my mom always said, like, yes, you are really good at the sport you play, but you gotta have something to fall back on. You're not gonna be able to play it forever. It's like, oh, well, people play it. Maybe I can't. And I don't know. It seems like if I could do this, then I could. Um, it would just be like a good degree to have, and so I just kind of chose it based on that.
Sure. So a good degree, mom was very supportive of you
Yeah.
focusing on academics and golf. I want to circle back to what we talked about at the end of the session when we had made a plan for you to go outside, be present with nature, walk to class a couple times a week. How has that been going?
I walked to class quite a few times. It was very, very nice, actually. Um, yeah, it just like it's kind of like a reset because you spend so many hours indoors, and then you're at your house, and there's not much to do outside right now because again I'm hurt and
Sure.
haven't really been to practice. So stepping outside and walking was a very good, I felt, reset for me to just kind of chill.
Yeah, and I'm curious to know how did you feel when you got to class in terms of energy? Did you
I did notice a difference actually. Uh, Felt much more awake because I talked about it, I've been struggling staying awake because I haven't been getting good sleep. So that actually helped me out a lot.
and I know sleep was a point that we talked about last session, the
Mhm.
trouble falling asleep and staying asleep. How has your sleep been this past week?
Well, with my back healing more, it's less of a back problem. And now it's kind of like I'm in my head about it.
Okay.
Like, what if I'm not able to fall asleep? So it's like, no, my back doesn't hurt as much, but what if I'm stuck like this? What
Okay.
if I've made a sleep habit of not being able to fall asleep?
I see. So it almost sounds like you're worried about what the future is gonna look like, your future sleep schedule, or maybe just anxious about what the
Yeah,
pattern's gonna be.
yeah.
I'm interested, what does your nightly routine look like before you go to
Um,
bed?
I do some homework if I have that due at the end of the day. And I talk to my girlfriend either on the phone or she comes over and we hang out for a little bit, and then probably like I do something on my phone or I watch something on my computer. Oh, and then I go to sleep. It depends on when I take a shower too. I take showers at weird times, but
Okay.
um yeah, I've been trying to go to sleep early because I think that if I spend more time in the process of falling asleep, that'll happen faster. But I just kind of like stay up in a state of like half awake, half asleep, and that's very frustrating.
Sure. And I'm curious to know, Have you ever done any mindfulness exercises, any breathing or relaxation exercises before?
No, I've always found it hard to like focus on it. I don't know.
Okay, so hard to focus on it is what I'm hearing. If we were to next session bring in a couple different mindfulness activities and walk through them, and one maybe catches your eye, do you think that's something that we could in the future try to implement before we go to bed?
Yeah, sure, I'll try it. Why not?
And I'm also curious in terms of going to sleep. Do you feel that when it's time to go to bed, you're tired and you're rested, or do you feel you still have energy?
I'm not sure. It's an in between of like, yeah, I'm tired because I've just been getting bad sleep, but I'm also restless because I'm a little anxious about sleep.
I see. So your
It's
mind is kind of
weird.
keeping you up, even though maybe
My
your
body's,
body's
yeah.
tired. Okay. I'm interested to know, when does your golf season end? Do you play year round? Do you have a break where you can
I
take a
play tournaments
rest?
year round.
Year round.
Like golf has a season here at school in the spring. Um, but I play in as many tournaments as I can.
And I know we started to a little bit last session talk about your interests outside of golf, and you mentioned spending time with your girlfriend, being outside. What other interests do you have besides maybe spending time with your girlfriend or golf? Any that you can identify?
No.
No?
I ooh, that makes me sound boring.
No, there's no right or wrong answer. I am intrigued to do a little activity with the little bit of time we have left.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to give you a blank sheet of paper and I'm going to give you a pen.
Okay.
Okay. And what I want you to do is I want you to choose 3 words you would use to describe yourself right now. So it could be right now in this present moment or just right now in the point that you're at with your life.
Can I ask if am I writing something down like my mental self or just like my physical self like golf player,
I would say
golfer.
your role as a person. 3 ways to describe your role as a person.
Oh boy. This is tough.
It's whatever comes to your mind. There's no right or wrong answer. It could be sibling, it could be daughter, be partner, it could be a hard worker, anything to describe what you feel about yourself in this current moment.
Hmm. It's hard to pick between two.
You can list both of them down. If you have 2 in your mind, list them both down.
I guess I'll. Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, what's your first one that you chose?
Golfer.
Golfer. Why did you choose golfer?
Because it's what I like to do the most. It's what I want to be.
Okay.
It's my life.
To your life. So golf is very important to you. You
Yeah.
identify as a golfer or an
Yeah.
athlete. What was your next one?
Ambitious.
Why'd you choose ambitious?
Because I have like really big plans to do well in golf and my career, and that's like one of my main focuses is, you know, succeeding and achieving and moving forward with that.
Okay, I like that. What's your other one?
My other two were the ones that I had trouble with,
Sure.
just because I was trying to think of myself in terms of relationships, and I was like, okay, what am I more? Am I the daughter right now to like, am I more like family focused? But because I've been like spending more time with my girlfriend, so I just put daughter and girlfriend.
Okay. And I want to ask you, do these words reflect you as just a golfer or as a person beyond your sport? Looking at the list.
I mean, it's a bit beyond, but I guess I can connect it to all, but I know that my girlfriend thinks of me more than just a golfer, and so does my family, but they were lower on the list.
Sure. But they're an important part of you, I'm
Yeah.
assuming, which is why you chose those.
Mhm.
So, in the week ahead, I encourage you to choose one of those. And I would like you to choose one besides golfer. Okay. And I want to see if we can strengthen or carry this one throughout our week coming up. So, which one do we really want to focus on and be present with?
I'm gonna choose girlfriend because daughter is very stressful right now.
Okay, so girlfriend it is. So, in this coming week, I really want you to focus on your relationship with your girlfriend. How do you show up in that relationship? What does that mean to you, that relationship? And when we come back, I'd like to kind of talk and see if you noticed anything. Do
Okay.
you think that's something you could do?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good thing to focus on while I'm still in recovery. So
Okay,
that'll probably make it easier.
very nice. We have a couple minutes left in session before we close it up. Is there anything left that you'd like to talk about?
No, we went through a lot today. I feel like we got it.
All right. Well, we have our plan for next week. Before then, do you need anything else before I let you go?
No,
All right, then I'll see you next week.
thank you.